Hello, the purpose of this speech is to practice consecutive interpreting using our memory, and also to learn about the 7 institutions of the European Union. Apparently our memory stores information can store information in up to sections with up to 7 pieces of information. So that's relevant. I'm not going to give you a lot of facts and figures. I'm just going to give you one piece of information which will vary in its degree of relevance or general interest for each institution. I'm beginning now. Ladies and gentlemen, the European Union has 7 official institutions, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about each one of them. The first institution is the European Parliament. An interesting fact about that is that its very first elected president was a woman. Secondly, we have the European Council. Now, according to Mariano Rajoy, the former Prime Minister of Spain, it's the worst place to eat in. Of all the institutions, the food's worst there. And he used to survive this problem by living off bread and olive oil, reportedly. Thirdly, we have the Council of the European Union. What's interesting about the Council is that it doesn't have a president. It has a presidency. Every 6 months, a country presides over the Council instead of a person. Fourthly, we have the European Commission. Recently, there's been some builders in there because the incoming president wants to live, sleep, eat, do everything right there in the building. And so they are putting together a little tiny flat for her right next door to her office, which she apparently will share with mice. Now, the 5th institution is the Court of Justice of the European Union. That's where all the court cases that have been sent on as an appeal from national courts take place. And there are actually people who are employed to sit in during the court cases and observe anybody who comes to listen as a guest or whatever, and to make sure they behave properly. So if you cough too much, if you speak, if you use your phone, or if you fall asleep, you can get kicked out of the court. Then we have the European Central Bank, which is in charge of euros and is in charge of the coins and the notes that get printed. And if you will notice that you will have probably noticed that each coin has one common side and then one side that represents its country. And they have just issued a whole set of notes and coins with the theme of Europa, who was a mythical Greek figure and after whom Europe was named. Finally, the 7th institution is the Court of Auditors, which oversees financial management in the European Union. And it's a very, very dull place indeed. I couldn't find anything interesting about the Court of Auditors, except that it's in Luxembourg, which is a beautiful city, country, and definitely worth a visit. Thank you for your attention.